Hello and welcome to a very spooky Magic Mondays Halloween special this week on episode 35 on the 31st of October 2011. We've got a great show for you today, loads of news, site news and plenty of your opinions and all the spooky news from Halloween. So first of all we'll get started off with the news from Merlin theme parks, and first news this week is that Calendar Creek Railway at Thorpe Park will be leaving on the 6th of November 2011. The iconic children and family ride is leaving at the end of this season. We don't know why, we don't know whether it's going to be being replaced, but yeah, it's leaving. Hyde Park is due to get themed over the next 5 years in a new deal with Merlin and the park's managers. All Halloween events finish today on Halloween the 31st of October, and that's it basically for the main season. There is about 3 or 4 days worth of fireworks left, and that is it until next March. 13 After Dark actor was assaulted last Tuesday. Someone hit him around the face. We don't know whether it was in sort of like self-defence or they was just being an utter idiots. But the event was cancelled for the rest of Halloween, so there was no 13 After Dark. That was a bit of a shame, but you know, just one person ruins it for everyone. And Air now has an on-ride DVD as well as an on-ride photo. When I say on-ride DVD, it shows about a 10-second clip of you going up the lift hill, and the rest of it's just an off-ride and on-ride POV filmed by the park. A bit of a rip-off, but if you really want that, you can have it. That's it for the news this week. Now we're going to head over to the site. The site news this week is that there are a few videos on from Scarefest, which I filmed last week. The Scarefest 2011 video is on, and also there's a nighttime POV of Zombie Scare Zone. There is due to be a Fright Nights video on soon. Dan's having problems uploading it to YouTube, so it could be on tonight, could be on tomorrow night, hopefully it'll be on fairly soon. So yeah, we'll let you know whenever that's on by our Facebook page, or you'll see it if you subscribe to us, which you should. Yeah, you'll see it on there. Reviews of Scarefest and Fright Night, I put them online last night. You can go onto the homepage and choose which one you want, Fright Nights or Scarefest. They're honest opinions from us. They're not. There's no sort of like we prefer this to that. It was our honest opinions of the days when we went. So if you read our Fright Nights one, you'll see how rubbish it really was. But yeah, it's our honest opinion, so you know, have fun reading them. That's it for the site news this week. As always, there'll be loads of stuff happening over on the site, park news-wise and site news-wise. Head over there and you'll get it much before Magic Mondays. So now we're going to head over to last week in your video. I asked you, where do you normally eat at a Merlin theme park? We've got quite a lot of responses for this, mainly because it's one thing you always need to do when you're at a theme park, especially at Scarefest. How long is it there? God, gotta read loads. But anyway, enough of that. Spectrobite says, I actually like to eat at KFC in X Sector, shame it's going. Thought Park Manic 123 says, when I'm eating at parks I quite like Amity Fish and Chips. Callum 2067 says, Desperados Mexican Canteen. Tom Green UK 1 says, the huge sausage rolls opposite the Flume, they are the best value in the park and I always use my annual pass discount. The Loft TV says, pizza and pasta buffet or Woodcutters Bar and Grill. I have to agree with you on Woodcutters, love that place. Theme park as at a place that sells food. They're all our responses from last week. This week I'm asking you, what do you think to on-ride DVDs? Did you ever used to like your day? And what could be improved on it? Because as we all know, they weren't brilliant. So yeah, do you think they could be improved or anything like that? So leave that in the comments below. Well, that's it for the Halloween special of Magic Mondays, episode 35. I'll see you next week in episode 36, back to normal on the 7th of November 2011. Remember to subscribe above, like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter and check out the main site. And I'll see you next week.